Well, it is time to raise a glass for a great cause. This Thursday, October 9th, Bourbons Bistro is kicking off Elijah Craig's Old Fashioned Week, a national celebration of the classic cocktail. From 5:30 to 7:30, enjoy bourbon tastings, drink specials, lights bites, and all supporting Southern Smoke Foundation, which helps hospitality workers in crisis. Here in the Charlie Wilson KitchenAid Kitchen is Chef Jeremy, Adam, and Megan with Elijah Craig. I've been seeing the billboards everywhere. Love Old Fashions, such a classic cocktail, a lot of people's favorites around here too. So tell us why we celebrate this iconic drink.
Yeah, well, Old Fashions are actually the oldest cocktail that they know about in recorded history.
Wow.
So it's just the perfect one to use for Old Fashioned Week. And we use bitter, sugar, and bourbon, but it's a fun one that you can mix up on your own. So a lot of people will do different variations.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll make a classic one for us today where we're going to use some bitters. So I'd use a few dashes of bitters. I'm going to make 2 in each of these, so we'll double it. So a few dashes of bitters. And then you're going to use a 1/4 ounce of simple syrup for each. So this is just sugar and water equal parts. So I'll do a double version there. And then this style of Old Fashioned that we're making today is sort of a post-prohibition style Old Fashioned because we don't want to cover up the bourbon, so we're just going to enhance it. And yes, while I'm making these, we can talk about Old Fashioned Week.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about the celebrations that people are going to be having, and of course, this collaborations with Bourbon Bistro too.
Of course, so this is actually the 6th annual Old Fashioned Week. It is celebrated across the country, even in Canada and Europe now, so it's gotten pretty popular. Just like Megan said, we think that Elijah Craig is the perfect bourbon used for an Old Fashioned, and Bourbon's Bistro is a great place to go because it is the premier bourbon place in Louisville where the Old Fashioned was invented. Old Fashioned Week for us, the biggest part of it, like you said, was the Southern Smoke.
Yeah.
A proceed of each one of the cocktails that is sold during Old Fashioned Week goes to the Southern Smoke Foundation. To date, we have actually donated over $500,000 to Southern Smoke from Elijah Craig.
Oh my gosh, wow, that is incredible. And why did you choose that charity specifically?
So they are great for the hospitality industry. When you think about cocktails, right? Cocktails, you make it with love and you present it, and it's about service. It's about hospitality.
Yeah.
Hospitality workers are some of our most treasured people in this industry. So they need help sometimes, and Southern Smoke really offers a lot of assistance to them. You can actually go to oldfashionedweek.com and you can see if your local haunt is participating in Old Fashioned Week, and go support them and buy an Old Fashioned and support Southern Smoke and Elijah Craig as well.
Oh yes, and so nothing pairs well with a great Old Fashioned with some great food. You brought some of your new fall items with you today.
Yeah, we've got our seasonal pumpkin cake here. It's
I knew you were going to start with that one.
it's a very popular dessert this time of year. It's not pumpkin pie, it's pumpkin cake. We've got some streusel on top. It's soaked with caramel, a little whipped cream with cinnamon and a cinnamon sugar kind of glaze there. And then our kale and fig salad. Everybody loves some kale, especially this time of year.
Yeah.
Kale, Marcona almonds, some of the best in the world. Prosciutto, fontina cheese, and dried mission figs. And then this dish here is our shrimp and grits. We took it off the menu for the summer, and we had a lot of people kind of disappointed about that.
I bet so. Yeah, you and Adam included.
Resurrected it for you guys. So hopefully, if you've been missing that dish, come down and see us. We'd love to have you.
Oh, that looks just amazing. I mean, this is like the experience of Bourbon's Bistro right here in our set. And so what's that night going to be like on Thursday?
We're gonna have a lot of we're gonna have some appetizers, hopefully a lot of people, and some great cocktails from Elijah Craig and Heaven Hill, and you could have an amazing 3-course meal with a drink right there.
I know, right? That looks perfect right then and there.
Excellent idea, yes.
And why do you think the Old Fashioned is just so iconic? Why do people just keep drawing to it, especially during the fall season? Like, what do you think it is about it?
I think definitely we want to highlight the bourbon, which is great. You get a lot of the caramel, kind of honey notes from the aging in the wood, and then just a little bit of sweetness kind of brightens all of that flavor, and then the orange as well is going to tie it all together and make it a little more fall flavored.
And then all you need is some of that pumpkin cake, and then boom, you're done. You're set.
Pairs perfectly with the pumpkin cake, for sure.
I love it. So do you need tickets to attend? Do you need reservations?
No, I recommend calling and making maybe it's first come, first serve. So you know the bar has as much space as it has. It gets a little crowded sometimes, which we like. We will have some complimentary appetizers, so you don't want people drinking and not eating. So we will have some of that, but we really want you to have dinner and cocktails. So
Yeah, and the cocktails are going to be great. They're going to use some of our original Elijah Craig small batch, but then also their barrel pick too.
Ooh, love to hear that. Well, cheers to Old Fashioned Week.
Cheers.
You have to have bourbon with some friends too.
Absolutely.
Cheers.
Nice job.
So
Nice
good.
job,
So
Megan.
balanced.
Very
It's
good.
a little bit sweet. You get that zest from the lemon in there, or not the lemon, the orange. It's too early.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you all so much for coming on today. So good. You can celebrate Old Fashioned Week all week long, but definitely head over to Bourbons Bistro for that special night that they're having. So just go over to oldfashionedweek.com to learn more.